Hi, and you're welcome to Bonnie and Boma. I am Boma, and today I want to educate you on 5 thinking styles that destroys you. It might be unintentional or even subconscious, but then it is something that is not proving you to be productive. So there are 5 thinking styles that destroys you, and I can imagine 5 years thinking like this, 10 years thinking like this. It's not nice, it's not good. And so tonight I want to show you how you think and how that affects your way of life. So the first thinking style is fallacy of change. Now psychology has taught us that when we think negatively, we feel negatively, and we therefore act negatively. So, this fallacy of change is the behavior or the thinking style that makes you expect that people will suit your way of life if you just pressure them or cajole them. It actually forces you to kind of like control them. Like, if you find your way around these people, then they can actually be there in your life forever. It is not true. People are not in our life forever. In fact, most of the people we have around us do not even suit us. But we try to adjust our life with them so that it can work out. Now, people who actually have this fallacy of change thinking style are people who feel that their happiness or hopes of happiness actually depend on these people. So they would do everything to keep these people around them. Ask yourself, has there been a circumstance that you've gone out of your way to keep certain people in your life? For example, a relationship. Has there been a time that you have put pressure or cajoled or influenced or even bribed? Yes, or even wanting to blackmail somebody so that you can keep them in your life. Some have even spent so much to keep certain people in their life because they feel that without this person, I can't be happy, I can't move on. Life will be so uninteresting without these people. I want them in my life. Now, if you have this thinking style, you will always be less of yourself and you would never aim to be higher than you are. So people with this thinking style think that their happiness depends on other people. However, the truth is this: your happiness entirely depends on the very little and small decisions or actions you take in your life. Nobody is better than you. Nobody is unique than you. We are all different people. You are different. You are unique. You have your strengths, you have your positive traits and all of those things. But if you do not want to take control of your life and change your life to suit you, no one out there can do that. You better stop cajoling people. You better stop putting pressure, spending, blackmailing, treating yourself less just to keep people in your life. It's all about the thought. If you think that you need them, you will end up having an empty feeling in you if they are not around you. And so you would want to do anything. That is the behavior. And anything could be anything or everything to keep them. You are your own decisions. You are your own actions. And so when you proceed by doing the positives, then you can build your life better without these people. Number 2, emotional reasoning. What is emotional reasoning? Now, these are people who believe that their thought is true automatically. Okay, so when they feel that I'm stupid, I'm boring, I'm ugly, they actually feel that they are stupid, they are boring, and they are ugly. So they go about their life having this thought lingering in their heart. Now, these are people who are found to have a very low self-esteem and low self-confidence. Now, if you believe in these negative thoughts, it means that you will feel negative. Like I told you, psychology teaches us that if we think negative, we will feel negative, thereby acting negatively. So if you think that you are boring, you're going to go about feeling bored. And so your behavior is going to just precede you being a truly boring person, right? So the way you think, sometimes it's not entirely true. It's not automatically true that you are stupid, you are ugly, you are unproductive, you are weak, and you are all those negative things. No. Be more positive, and you can stop to reason this way if you are more positive. Okay, if you start thinking positive, I am blessed, I am healthy, I am unique, I am special, I am beautiful, I'm a lively person. If you think all of these positive things, you are going to start feeling energetic about yourself. You're going to feel alive, you're going to feel true to yourself, you're going to want to treat yourself better, thereby acting. So if you have that feeling of treating yourself better, it means that you now take care of yourself better. You eat good food, you wear good clothes that project your feelings. You will surround yourself with people who makes you happy. You will, play music, you would dance, you would take care of your space or your environment. So emotional reasoning are mostly people who believe that what they feel is automatically true. But I can say, and I will just be straightforward with you, that it's not everything we think that is true. But if you think positive, you will be more positive, you will feel more positive, and you will act more positive. All right. Number 3, blaming or shifting blames. Have you ever been with someone you just regretted spending time with the person? See, there are people, if you are around them, is the reason why they ended up making the wrong decisions. Have you been with people like that? They shift blame so easily. In fact, they give excuses for everything. You are responsible for their pain. You are to blame for their pain. Even in fact, when they took their own responsibility and that right to make that decision, it is still you. Your presence alone is the reason why they got it wrong. Have you been around such people? The excuses is just too much. It's so unbearable. Now, if you have this kind of lifestyle, it'll be so difficult to build any relationship. You would be so difficult to maintain. It would be so hard to have a friend. Shifting blames has broken many relationships, has caused too much harm than good. So if you are watching me right now, this is how you can do it. All right. Instead of shifting blames, trust in your own gut, because people who put blames on others are people who don't believe in themselves, who don't believe in their strengths, who don't believe that they have everything it takes and that they are enough to make decisions, to go it wrong or to go it right. There are people who just want everything to be done for them. Now you are an adult, and guess what? No one is about to please you. People had it wrong before they had it right. People made mistakes before they became perfect. People had to go the wrong way before they had to come out the right way. So if you're always shifting blames and you want to have that perfectionist life, I'm sorry to burst your bubble. You can never have it that way. So this is what I need to let you understand. Stop shifting blames. Trust in your gut. Take responsibility and accountability of your own life. Now, if you decide to be a responsible adult, you would know that shifting blames was just a getaway for you to not make your own mistakes. But as an adult, I'll let you know that adults actually make mistakes before they become perfect. Okay, you must hear the no before you hear the yes. So however that you find life, stop shifting blames, stop blaming other people, and set your path straight. By doing so, you would have a lot of people around you to help you, to counsel you, to mentor you, to help you to do it right. But if you start shifting blames, it will mean that you want to be perfect and you just want everything to go just a free flow for you. It doesn't happen that way. You never get anywhere with that kind of behavior or that kind of thinking. It's bad. And you won't have friends. You will break your healthy relationships, always shifting blames, okay? Number 4 is mind reading. Mind reading are people, even without you saying so, they know what you are thinking. They know what you are about to say. They know what you are about to do. Now, people who are mind readers do this in a process called projection. They don't even want to believe that you might be a different person the way you are behaving. They don't even want to give room for you to show them who you truly are, what it means as to why you are saying what you are saying or doing what you are doing. Mind readers actually jump so easily to conclusions. They don't even want to believe that you might be different from them. And so if they don't want to give you any space, whether it's true or not, they don't even check the facts or even the evidence. If it suits them, they are right. And so whatever decision they want to take from there on, they just do it. Do not be a mind reader. Mind readers break a lot of relationships. Mind readers actually cause harm to other people because they are so quick to judge or criticize. And there are people who cannot have friends. No, they cannot have anybody around them, because before you even say Jack, they have read you, they have just, analyzed or conceptualized who you are. It's not nice. What you need to do is, first of all, give people room, give people space to explain to you before you jump to conclusions. Number two, what you're supposed to do is to understand that we are all different people, unique people, and the way you might act or think or behave is not the same way somebody else might. So the fact that you are thinking for them is totally wrong. And a lot of times my readers are overthinkers. They just overthink and overthink until they just get a conclusion that suits them better. So please, in order for you to have a productive life, avoid mind reading, avoid projection, avoid overthinking. Number 5, personalization. Yes, this is the tendency to relate everything to yourself. Now, people who personalize a lot are people who normally compare their values, their self-worth, their looks, to you. And so because of that, they are people who subconsciously are envious, or they easily falls prey to jealousy. All right, so imagine someone who personalizes a lot is someone who can actually just compare herself downward to you. Are you smarter than them? Are you beautiful than them? They just say you are not beautiful because you are wearing fake hair, or you're putting on a makeup. I bet without her makeup I'm beautiful than her. People who personalize a lot are people who do not even give themselves the opportunity to enjoy the moment with people. They don't even give themselves that privilege to enjoy humans, because they're always comparing. Maybe you have a car, I don't have a car. You live in your own space, I don't. You have nice shoe, I don't have nice shoe. They are always ungrateful about their lives. And so being ungrateful means there's always a question mark about their self-worth and self-value. Do not personalize a whole lot. It's not necessary. It does not even matter. Instead of personalizing things or everything around you, this is what you're supposed to do. Build your self-esteem and your self-confidence, okay? Appreciate your strengths and your positive traits. Instead of looking at somebody and comparing themselves downward to you, you can self-accept who you are and make the best out of yourself, so that the things that you feel insecure about, when you work on those things and you are around other ladies or people, you do not even check out for those kind of things, because you have internally worked on your insecurity. Do you get it? So build on your self-esteem, your self-confidence, things that you are shy about or you're not, secure about, and stop all of this comparison, always relating everything to you. It's just about you. Don't do that. You won't have friends. It was so difficult for you to even find a love life, because too much comparison that creates insecurity is not a healthy relationship. Okay? So these are the 5 thinking traits, which in psychology we call cognitive distortions, that truly destroy our life. If you have heard all these 5, I'm sure by now you have written or jotted them down, and you are personally working yourself out to a more productive and a healthy life that will precede a healthy relationship. In this world, we are a product of our environment. If we have negative thoughts around us, we would always be negative people. We can run away from it, we can hide from it. You are what you think. And so what are you thinking? Thank you for your time. Kindly share, like, and comment. If you have any question, I'm here to answer you. Now, if you like what we do, kindly also recommend to us the content you would like us to create, because I am just personally helping you to have a positive psychological well-being. Thank you and bye.